Father returning home. My father travels on the late evening train, standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. Suburbs slid past his unseeing eyes. His shirt and pants are soggy, and his black raincoat stained with mud, and his bag stuffed with books is falling apart. His eyes, dimmed by age, fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. Now I can see him getting off the train. Like a word dropped from a long sentence, he hurries across the length of the grey platform, crosses the railway line, enters the lane. His chappals are sticky with mud, but he hurries onward. Home again, I see my drinking weak tea, eating a stale chapati, reading a book. He goes into the toilet to contemplate man's estrangement from a man-made world. Coming out, he trembles at the sink, the cold water running over his brown hands. A few droplets cling to the graying hair on his wrist. His sullen children have often refused to share. Jokes and secrets with him. He will now go to sleep, listening to the static on the radio, dreaming of his ancestors and grandchildren, thinking of nomads entering a subcontinent through a narrow pass. The poem speaks about the inner loneliness of the poet's father. His children do not take care of him. They don't share anything with him. He is totally alienated from the family. He is trying to think about his ancestors who had entered the subcontinent through the Khyber. The poet uses sometime imaginary to describe the pain and misery lurking in the old man's soul as he travels in the local train. He is not comfortable on the train with books and falling apart. It indicates the state of the old man's mind. The poet describes his father coming home in an evening train. He is silent and is unmoved by the sights of the suburbs because they are too familiar to him to catch his eye. His clothes are damp and dirty. His bag is disintegrating with a heavy load of books. The dress indicates the state of mind of the old man. He is dull and tired. The dress shows his insignificance in this world. Being old, he has lost the brightness of his eyes. The poet visualizes him getting out of the train as though he is no longer relevant to the train, which will now move forward with other people to their destination. He is hastening along the platform. The old man is just a word in the syntax of life. The sentence that is enough to carry several words forward, each contributing to its overall meaning, now drops off one stray word, which is no longer required. The father is very much concerned about his family. He is eager to meet them after day's work. So, he is in a hurry to go home, though his chappals are sticky with mud. At home, the alienation is not lessened. He is written often by his children. Even his tea is weak, and the chapati he eats is stale. His children are gloomy and do not interact with him. He has to be content with listening to the static on the radio. His life having lost its charm, music fails to interest him. Yet his dreams are on a ground scale. They revolve around his ancestors and grandchildren. Let us see some of the hard words and their meanings. Commuters, passengers, soggy, wet and soft, stale, no longer fresh. Contemplate, think seriously. Estrangement, separation from life partner or family. Sullen, silent and bad tempered. Static, noise that disturbs the signals of radio. Nomads, members of a tribe moving with their animals from place to place. Subcontinent, here it means India.
మా వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. ఇలాంటి మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోవడం మాత్రం మర్చిపోకండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.